Hey everyone, as someone following indie games and making a weekly episode about indie games, let me give you my top 7 most promising indie games of November, in order of release date. Don't forget to subscribe for more indie game content. Number 1. Ghost Song, a solo dev project by Matt White, published by Humble Games. This game is about a long dormant dead suit, the protagonist, that awakens on a remote moon, and you'll take it from there, I guess. You'll handle topics like self-discovery, and Ghost Song is filled with ancient mysteries and cosmic terror. Exploration, upgrades, discovering the haunted history of the remote moon, challenging foes, and an interesting combination of powering up melee attacks by overheating your gun are all incorporated, just like a bunch of voice-acted other characters you will meet on your adventures. This 2D Metroidvania adventure launches November 3rd. Number 2, it's Land of the Vikings, developed by Labs Games, published by Iceberg Interactive. As you would expect, we're dealing with a colony sim city builder here, Viking style, meaning a beautiful aesthetic, harsh environments to overcome, raiding and pillaging, but also trading, resource management, and hopefully every now and then just looking at your settlement and enjoying the day-to-day business going on. This game will launch in early access on November 8th. It is expected to be in early access for 1 year. At launch, the devs claim there is about 10 hours of content and all core features are present in the game already. Main reason I'm putting this on the list is just the way it all looks. I think that's super important in a city builder, so there you go. Number 3. Bravery and Greed, developed by Rekha Games, published by Team 17. Bravery and Greed is a beat-em-up roguelite dungeon brawler for up to 4 players. Choose from 4 classic fantasy classes. The game has the Mighty Amazon, the Valiant Warrior, Agile Rogue or Spellweaving Wizard, each with their own kit and combos. You can engage in a deep, robust combat system and play a variety of cooperative and competitive game modes with friends via local, online or both. The roguelite element is the greed part. You are collecting gold and spending it on permanent upgrades. Bravery and Greed launches November 15th. Number 4. Pentiment, developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Xbox Game Studios. Pentiment is a highly anticipated game ever since it got revealed, I think years ago by now at some Gamescom or something. Not in the least because it's Obsidian, the legendary studio at this point, but also due to its unique concept. Pentiment is a historical, mystery, narrative-driven game that focuses on character development, heavily stylized art and choice-driven storytelling in early 16th century Germany. The main character is a clever illustrator caught up in a series of murders over 25 years. This character alone possesses the wits and will to expose the killers, but each decision he makes has lasting consequences and draws him closer to the center of an underlying conspiracy. Steam doesn't have a release date for some reason, but Xbox Game Pass says this launches on November 15th. Number 5. Zero Sievert, another solo dev project by Cabo Studio this time, and it's published by Modern Wolf. Zero Sievert is a tense top-down shooter that challenges you to scavenge a procedurally generated wasteland, loot gear, and explore what's left of a devastated world. It started out as a Kickstarter. I've been following this game for a long time, and November 15th this game launches into early access. Expect the early access time to take like a year. All the core gameplay elements and gameplay loops are already in the game, and I feel this is a highly replayable game due to all the randomized stuff going on. Number 6. Evil West, developed by Flying Wild Hog, published by Focus Entertainment. This is much more into the AAA area. It is a €50 game, but this stylish western with visceral, explosive combat and bloodthirsty monstrosities is still high on my list, honestly. It is you against a bunch of vampires with over-the-top voice acting, thick Southern American accents, and a boatload of guns. And sometimes this is just what I'm craving. Senseless action. From what I've seen so far, which include quite some gameplay, this game will deliver that. And I suppose it can be on the list, right? Because last time I checked, Flying Wild Hog, who made games like Shadow Warrior and Tractor Yomi, is still indie after all. The game launches November 22nd. And then number 7, last but not least, another high-profile action game because I'm putting Warhammer 40k Darktide on the list, developed and published by Fatshark. I'm not really a Warhammer geek at all, although I do from time to time listen to Lutin09 on YouTube and all the stories in this 40k universe. It's fascinating, but you're not gonna see me paint miniatures anytime soon. With that being said, Fat Shark made Vermintide 2, set in the regular Warhammer universe, I guess, and that game was simply amazing. At least I thought so. Darktide is just like that, but now with guns, very atmospheric environments, once again hordes of enemies and intense co-op combat. It'll be €40 and it launches November 30th. And that's it for the top 7 of this month. Thanks for watching, thanks for making it to the end as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon.